The block that I was on, it was like a black hole. And that black hole became my normal.
That darkness reflected at the spot where Tiffany Lowe's home once stood. Now an empty lot after the home burned down in 2001. She says she moved here with her grandmother because of her mother's drug addiction. For Tiffany, the move felt like a new beginning, but she says 551 Mackenzie Street wasn't what it seemed.
I didn't know it was a horror story because it was my normal.
Feeling there was no way out, at 14 years old, Tiffany did the only thing she thought she could do to escape: run.
I would run away. She called the cops, they find me, bring me back, and I never told. I ain't never tell nobody what was going on. Matter of fact, nobody asked me. Nobody said, why are you running away? They just bring me back to this hellhole.
Tiffany never shared what happened in their home.
I would find friends on McDonald Lane or Duke Street or Boundary that would just let me come and hang out. I would go to the CA and play basketball until nighttime because I felt like, as long as I stayed away from the crib, like nothing bad could happen to me.
By the time Tiffany turned 15, running away became her lifestyle and she started getting into trouble. Her story is like many in her hometown. York City has some of the highest numbers when it comes to missing children cases. 70% of those children are minorities. Many struggle to find a safe place, and for Tiffany, her one escape was feet away from her grandmother's home.
Sometimes I'll hop that fence and I'll go over there and I'll play all day.
A break from the horror she describes, her grandmother leaving her with many unanswered questions. She died in 2002.
Why she ain't help me? Why she ain't save me?
Tiffany now partners with law enforcement and local organizations to make sure others do not face the same things she endured.
Teaching them about therapy and just being a safe place for them to talk about it. Because the more you talk about it, the better you feel. If you gotta hold that in, it sucks.
Police tell News 8 hundreds of children run away or end up missing across the Susquehanna Valley. In York City, 344 children were reported missing or ran away between 2022 and 2023. The York City Police Department says the numbers are high due to the geographic area. The city is close to larger cities that have more minorities, like Baltimore and Philadelphia. Andy Baez, detective commander at the York City Police Department, says they keep a record of race, but not every agency does that. He says the majority of missing cases involving minorities start as runaways.
Discipline problems at home, or the child itself feeling that they can just do what they want, draws the attention from the parent to now say, well, I can't control them, let me call the police.
Baez says one of the most concerning results of missing children or runaway cases is human trafficking.
Predators have come in, taken advantage of our juveniles, and they think this person loves them and wants to take care of them, and all it is them trying to abuse them.
When predators prey on minors, some of the problems police run into is cooperation from the parents.
Please be truthful. Give us all the necessary information of the questions that we ask of you, and what you believe is information we need to have.
Baez says he hopes, like Tiffany, the community looks at every child as their own.
What are we doing allowing kids to be out at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? You're seeing this, but they're not my kids, so what can I really do? Call us.
Tiffany says she feels it's her duty to encourage children to stop running because 551 Mackenzie Street is only a part of her story. She is not letting it define her. In York City, Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.